guy behind him is one of the best there is. Here is Ahmad Hardy, as he is the country
receiver. Justin Jefferson, a tackling machine for Bama. Bray Hubbard getting tons of turnovers.
Prabula straight ahead, just slashing through. Play action. Prabula's going to tuck and
70 back.
See him opposite big number 22 as Hardy tries to take it off right tackle, and he does so in scooping. And keep it on the ground with Prabula as a good read, and look at Beau Prabula as he cuts back
here, and both of these defenders, they hesitate, and that allows Prabula to get outside. He had Norfleet, the tight end, to help seal back on Bray Hubbard, and there's the athleticism and the open field running ability that Prabula has.
Well, they get the snap off, play actions, but nothing but runs until this. They're big, talented tight end.
Impact player, number 18, and he has been, but physically, he can't match up with a tight end that's 4 inches taller than him. Really good location on the throw by Prabula. And here's a tight end that was highly recruited coming out of high school. He was a good pitcher. Could throw 90 miles an hour in high school, but his athleticism showing up here early in Missouri. They cut through the
reception. Here's the nation's leading rusher, Ahmad Hardy.
Wide pass. Watch the center get way out here. And they're all just trying to get in the way of somebody and just lean on people. And then Hardy can just sort of pick his hole, pressing the hole and being patient.
Second down run by Hardy as he tries to find Mizzou's first third down they have faced so far today. Prabula, he is backed up. And then he's going to launch it downfield, but it's far beyond.
That's initially, Jefferson's right here in the middle. That's initially, I think, where Prabula wanted to go with the football. He hunts it up, and then he passes it off to Jones, takes the rhythm away. A little bit of pressure forces Prabula outside.
Doesn't have the size, but does he ever have the physicality and drive? Nation's least
test they've had this season.
2nd and 9, Prabula. He is pressured, but somehow he kept his footing and will get positive yardage out of it.
Pressure's coming right here. Deion Sabb has had a lot of success with pressures, but Prabula, great job just staying poised, using that speed to get to the...
Hardy on 3rd and 1 as he bounces off an initial would-be tackler, and that's a great Tigers, trailing by 7. Prabula downfield, and
he's a 6'4" corner, Joe.
He has the ball going down, but through the process of this interception, he couldn't hold on to it.
Oh, man, that would have been the biggest play he's made in this first half of the season. He's a guy who's really coming.
The 6'4" true freshman couldn't hold on. They go with Kevin Coleman. They love to try to get 3rd and 8 for Beau Prabula and the Tigers. And he is sacked. He is brought down.
Side here, one-on-one, he's going to get the push. And he's a guy, Joe, that could have gone into the NFL draft last season. People thought he was going to be a top 50 pick. This year he's been a little bit inconsistent. A
PM flight out to St. Louis.
Oh, somebody's looking at the clock. Ahmad Hardy goes ahead for 2 yards. 2nd and 8, Prabula throws it to the outside of Manning, who had cut to the inside. Then on 3rd and 8. As they run Prabula, and they run him to the boundary, and ball's out. It looks like North
got returned for a score, but LT Overton right now is dominating up front, never quit on the play. Missouri very low.
3.5 minutes before halftime. Beau Prabula throws it high, but somehow
just running the drag route. Ball kind of gets away from Prabula. He's got a linebacker draped all over him and still able to make it. Now the bad news is that only gained 1 yard.
Exactly.
That was a great effort for only 1 yard. But
by the way, is back in the game as Roberts finds a seam. Jamal Roberts with a big chunk play for Mizzou.
Watch number 10 right here. This is going to stretch this way. He's got to get over the guard and get into this gap. He kind of got caught up in the middle and ended up being an explosive run. And that's been a problem for Alabama this year, Joe. They're giving up 9 runs of 20 or more.
Mateer is warming up, the Oklahoma quarterback, as well as some comments on Arch Manning. We appreciate you. Thanks so much, Tess.
It'll be interesting to see what happens with the Oklahoma.
With some big-time shots. He's got to do it again today.
Here's 3rd and 3. Hardy. He bounces off and tries to cut back to the right side. Ball came out,
return to the spot of the fumble. Result of play leads to fourth down.
Okay, so they're saying that it was not possessed inbound.
There's a couple things you got to look at here. Number one, you got to make sure Alabama didn't possess it. I think it was Tim Keenan who jumped on it inbounds. The second thing, though, is that you're looking at the spot of
4th down and 1. They go with the up back, Roberts. It was Roberts who got the carry.
I mean, he's here going this way. Everybody does this. But this is the guy right here getting the football. It's another outstanding running back, by the way, in Jamal Roberts, who's been the number 2 in the
163-yard touchdown run. Play action, Prabula. As he had to throw it away.
He's up here in the slot.
Prabula. As he connects underneath with Manning, and Manning tries to weave his way. Prabula against a 4-man rush. It gets a lot of traffic, and he can't escape this game. And now the tough running of Ahmad Hardy. Prabula's going to try to run it off right tackle as he's taken down by Pete. 2nd and goal. Prabula's going to try to do it himself. He made a man miss and went right on in.
It's the moves. They're going to fake this run here. He's running outside. Here's Hubbard. He's going to meet him, and he's right there to make the tackle. Hubbard has been the most valuable player on defense for Alabama in the first half of the season. Man, he gets shook.
The 10-yard line. Hardy trying to get some solid work here as he is taken down after. Here's the quick game to Johnson, as Johnson will get a 3rd down. 3rd and 2. Incomplete. He could not connect with one. Prabula, play action as he goes underneath to Norfleet, his tight end, who had the 26-yard touch. A compelling setting. It's loud here in Como. And a great game between top 15 teams as Prabula goes underneath to Norfleet.
Patient up here. He's blocking, he's blocking, he's blocking, and then he's going to release, and that's the check down throw for Prabula.
Hardy, as he is met, but that is exactly what he can.
A guy that breaks tons of tackles, let him work.
2nd and 5, and that's exactly what they're going to do. They're going to try to feed him, but he is dragged in. Can Mizzou keep this drive going? Prabula downfield. Oh, and right into the hands of Hubbard.
Well, Coleman's here. He's just running a seam route right down the field, but watch, he never turns around to look for this. Prabula's expecting him to just sit in that soft spot of the zone. And how about Bray Hubbard, Joe? His last 11 starts, 12 starts now. He's got 6 picks.
Wow.
And he's forced 2 fumbles. He's been a complete difference maker.
For 9 minutes to play in regulation. Prabula able to escape and then tries to spin past LT.
LT Overton probably having the best game of this season, and he has just been living in this backfield, playing with great effort here. Great job first off by Yonze Pierre, forcing Prabula out.
Prabula against a 4-man rush on 2nd and 12. A lot of traffic again as he tries to check down to Hardy. There's 3rd and 11. Prabula, he is chased back by Overton again and then slings it across.
Wow. But this, Roberts is going to be able to break this and go get a 1st down. Jefferson was so good in their last game against Vanderbilt with 14 tackles. He had a sack. He forced a fumble in the red zone on Diego Pavia, and the speed, able to get to Roberts and bring him down. He's their leading tackler for a reason. We're on a delay, obviously.
Oh, Prabula. Can he get something going here as Jamal Roberts? Look at the extra yardage that Roberts get. Trailing by 10. Prabula. Wow. That ball was at first bobbled and then moving fast. As he goes underneath and
that all day long.
Prabula on 2nd and 9. He's going to run it himself, and in doing so, he's going to have the 1st down and a heavy against Mizzou. Prabula back to pass for the Tigers. Threw it high and incomplete. Roberts couldn't kazoo. Prabula downfield, and he gets it complete. inside the 5-yard. Know that he didn't roll right into the end zone on top of Deshaun
Let's
Jones.
take a look at this again. Did his butt hit the ground there? They're sliding. The ball's not in the end zone when the knee touches it, I don't think. I think the ball's still probably short of the goal line once that knee does touch. But you're right, Joe. That was kind of a crazy play, how it ended.
I agree with you. Watch the position of the ball no matter where his body is when he rolls over here.
Yeah, so I think there, obviously, he's down. It looks like he's short, but it should be spotted right at around the...
Guy who started his career at Penn State trying to find some magic at Mizzou. To the end zone, and it's a touchdown.
I thought this was open here for a second. Nobody, though, takes the basic route at the back of the end zone for Alabama. Good job of Pribula getting through the progression. Good act.
Pribula looking for an option. Throws it away.
There's the thing. You don't have...
Has come to town with so much momentum, and they're playing down to the wire. Pribula's going to check down to Roberts, and Roberts is tackled. Dude trying to stay unbeaten. Pribula with a little bit of pressure. Downfield, it's incomplete. It is incomplete. The home winning streak. Pribula's going to launch it downfield, and it is caught by Illuminate.
The one with the best corner guy Bama has, and Damani Jackson. Nice job by Pribula putting air under it on a back shoulder throw.
40. Pribula checks down, and it's incomplete. No timeouts remaining. 2nd and 10, Pribula. To the outside, incomplete. 3rd down and 10. Oh, it is intercepted.
Defenders to get into the area. A bit of an errant throw by Pribula again. And Dijon Lee, the true freshman, comes up with the biggest play of his young career at Alabama to ice this football game.
Hey, Mizzou came into this game at 5-0, playing the 100.